Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear viewers, we welcome you on behalf of Al-Madeena Travels, ministry approved, an agency you can trust, your best choice for Hajj and Umrah. We will be doing an overview of the historical sites in one of the holiest cities of Islam. This is Madina. This is the Prophet's Mosque, the final resting place of the Prophet ﷺ. Directly under the green dome you have the grave of the Prophet ﷺ. Here is the location of the Haram in relation to some historical sites. Northeast you have the Haram. To the west you have Masjid Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Right next to it you have Masjid Al-Ghamama. And to the very south you have the Masjid of Umar bin Khattab. In the very north you have As-Salam Road. Here you have satellite imagery depicting the same thing. You have Haram in the northeast. To the west you have Masjid Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu, Masjid Al-Ghamama right next to it. To the south, Mosque of Umar bin Khattab, and to the north, As-Salam Road. This is Jannat al-Baqi, a graveyard for 10,000 plus Sahabis, including Uthman radiallahu ta'ala anhu. This is the location of Masjid Al-Ijaba in the very northeast. This used to be called the Bani Muawiyah Mosque until the Prophet ﷺ entered there and prayed for 2 rak'ahs, and his companions also followed him. He prayed for a long time, then turned toward the companions and spoke about 3 wishes he requested to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in which 2 of them, saving people from famine and flooding, were fulfilled, but the last was not granted. The last wish regarding the ending of strife among the people was not, and this is evident today in the division among the Muslim world. This is a hadith that says the same thing. This is Masjid Abu Zar, which is located 900 meters north of the Haram. This is the place that Muhammad ﷺ made a long sajda, and that is why it is also known as Masjid Sajda and Shukr. The reason why it's called Sajda and Shukr is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestowed 10 rewards for every time a Muslim makes salawat to the Prophet ﷺ, and 10 of his sins are forgiven. This is Masjid Qiblatain, the Mosque of 2 Qiblas. After Prophet Muhammad ﷺ received the command to change the Qibla from Jerusalem to Mecca, this mosque was still praying towards Jerusalem. A companion passed by and informed the people that Qibla has now been moved to Mecca. In the middle of his prayer, the Imam shifted direction towards Mecca. That is why it is known as the Mosque of 2 Qiblas, Masjid Qiblatain. Here is the location of the Haram in relation to Jabal Uhud. To the north, to the west you have Bir Uthman and Masjid Qiblatain. Here is Jabal Uhud. It is known as a mountain that loves the Prophet ﷺ, and the Prophet loves it. It is mentioned in Hadith as a mountain of Jannah. At the base of the mountain, as you can see here, is the historic battlefield of Uhud, and there is a masjid located there. It is the largest and longest mountain in Medina. Here is a satellite image that depicts the colossal size of Jabal Uhud, its vastness. Here is the geographic location of the mountain in relation to some of the historical sites we talked about. You have the Haram in the south. You have Masjid Al-Qiblatain to the west. To the west of that, Islamic University of Madina. And the outskirts of the city, you have Jabal Uhud looking down upon it. You also have Masjid Al-Quba in the south. This here is a video that depicts the mountain's love for the Prophet, and is evident in how you can spell out the Prophet's name through satellite imagery. As you can see here, the meme is spelled out, followed by the ha, and as we move along the mountain we see the meme, and we see the dal, subhanallah. the position of Jabal Uhud into perspective, we have an aerial view of Masjid al-Nabawi going towards Uhud. And you can see the mountain in the distance looking down on the Prophet's mosque. Even though it is on the outskirts of the city, its colossal size allows it to be seen from the Prophet's mosque. Sallallahu alaihi wa alihi wasallam. This is Masjid Quba, the first masjid built in Islam. It is also mentioned in the Quran. It is said that if you pray 2 rak'at in this masjid, it is equal to 1 umrah. Dear viewers, please subscribe to our channel Al-Madeena Travels. Thank you for tuning in.